Morning, everybody. Today for Friday's Finds, guess what we found? We found the Weekly Dose Duo. So today,
For us. All of us.
whole
Come on.
thing. So also for Friday's Finds, we have a little bit of an announcement. It's not so much a find as, well, I guess it's a find. It's kind of a genealogy find. So it's a family thing, you see. So SVP, singer Viking Faf, which is most everybody should know, is singer and Viking Husqvarna and Faf. They're all one big conglomerate, and we've had singer and Husqvarna Viking here for quite a while. Well, the prodigal child Faf has now come home, and we are proud to introduce Faf into our stores here as well. So starting in Surrey and Burnaby, and we'll see where we go from there. But the papers are all signed, everything's done, and the first order is on the way. Probably won't arrive until the beginning of the new year.
Which is not that far away.
So,
No, it's not.
we got 5 days, 13 hours, and 5 minutes till Christmas. So, oh, she's got to check the app. It's all the way here. So, I don't know.
No, you never know. You could once, just once.
Just once I'll slip up. See.
5 days, 13 hours, and 5 minutes. Hey, I have to check. It's an impulse. He's got it in his head. I need the app.
You're gonna question reality if I'm wrong one day, aren't you?
I'll just turn around and go home. Then call it quits. That's it.
Well, that's exciting that we've got.
It is. We're just expanding the brands and more machines. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. More machines.
Our service center is growing too. 5 full-time techs in
Yep.
there now, and we're still,
Yeah.
Money, Fam, Dana, Joel, and me.
Yep, that's right. That's
Oh, is Sam back?
No, he's not back yet.
Oh,
But he
okay.
will be.
But,
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
gets back, so,
And then, wow, it's just,
so.
it's a lot. It's a lot of
And,
growth
and yet
in
we're
a short period of
still
time.
just a like a small family.
Now we just have to teach the techs to put the tools that they borrowed back where they got them from. So the next person who needs to use that specialty tool can find it.
That's a universal thing, isn't it?
It is.
I think it'd be the same if I shared sewing space with somebody. I would be looking for my no, I wouldn't, because I'd put chains on
I was
my
gonna say.
I was gonna say I have that with Macy because like
I wouldn't do
she's
it.
using, and so she's feeling better, and so she's back into sewing, and so I had my sewing room relatively started to put back together. She was sewing yesterday. I walked in there and I'm like, because it's just
I'm
exploding.
happy she's sewing, but now I can't find anything.
Yeah, pretty much in the message she's left
You're
behind.
far more patient than I. There's just no, and nor would I let anybody use my machine.
It's like when kids start working in the kitchen, learning how to cook, and they think because they cook, they don't have to do any of the cleanup. And it's like,
No.
you do understand who's been doing all the cleanup before?
Well, it's funny. So if I
Mom
cook,
and Dad, so-
I cook, and then I go to clean, ask for their help, and they're going, well, you did the cooking, so you need to clean up. So then they cook, and then it's like, well, no, I cooked, you do the
need to-
cleanup.
yeah. No.
No, that's not how it works.
No.
The only time it works that way is if you have somebody that makes an absolute mess while
Yes.
cooking. That's not fair.
Then
That's
you
bad.
then you need to be the one who does the cleanup.
Does
Absolutely.
the-
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, but to be fair, Belle has gotten much better. She will clean up a lot more after.
Well, that's
the-
good.
It's funny when
That's
Carrie and I got married, it was because I clean as I go. She does everything
Oh.
and then goes in.
Yeah, I'm a
So
do everything.
while we were doing everything, right? So I would clean it and put it away, and then she'd go to reach to grab. Where the heck did I had
See,
it? out.
and that's the same thing with Ramon and me.
Heidi's like that. yes.
I'm cooking, and like I'm stirring something, so I'm not going to wash the spoon every time I stir because I know I'm going to need it in like 5 minutes or whatever. So I'll put the spoon down, go and like work on something else, and go back to stir, and my spoon's gone, and Ramon's over there happily washing it and put it away, and I'm like,
I know that the spoon continues to stir. out the
Yes,
cooking process.
that's not what you're
But we
talking
had
about.
to
yeah.
establish the hierarchy of authority in the kitchen. and it was
I wanna know
neck
who
and
wins.
neck. You can guess who was here and who was here.
I know who is there. Absolutely. Yeah, see, my daughter's a U and I'm a Carrie. It's everything is out and I will clean it all up at the end, but Heidi is
It's the same with lights. Carrie and my kids, they don't turn lights off, right? They're still.
that's
you
a
know,
man thing. That's a male
And
thing.
see, I turn lights off when I'm
Yeah.
finished, and and I don't not turn lights on, but I'm constantly turning them off as I'm done with that area, right? And Carrie would be like, "Well, but I'm going back there in 5 minutes or 10
Exactly,
minutes," and I could understand the 5 minutes because I grew up with the old style of electricity where it was the 7-minute rule,
Yeah,
right?
that's
you
right.
had to be gone longer than,
Than
7
7
minutes
minutes.
to justify the extra
Turn off,
electricity from the turn on, which. So I found a compromise. See,
You do it Carrie's way?
no. No. LED.
Oh, okay.
Because they're
So
10% of the power of the incandescent bulbs,
This
or
is
the
true.
halogen ones
Yeah.
that were in the ceiling. So,
Yeah.
so I put them in. So now 1 hour of what used to be on time is the same as 10 hours of on time now. So she can leave them on for as long as she wants. It's never 10 hours. So I win with less electricity usage, and she wins by having the lights on. See. So,
I think this turn light thing off is a universal male thing. 'Cause I'd be sitting in a room and Walt will come in and he'll go, "I'll just turn this other light off for you." And I go, "You could just turn it off. You don't have to announce it. Just do it." Like, you think it's sinking in? I
No.
don't know. Anyway, so
Let's get to
talk
some,
about some deals and some announcements, and
then we'll get to Tom. He's got some.
He's
He's got-
Tom is with us today, as you
Yes.
can tell.
our double duty day.
That's right.
Is that where
So
I am? I'm
yes,
here
5:05.
where is here?
We-
Isn't here just there without a T? The T
We may
for
not
Tom?
get it through anything because Tom is.
Here,
Here.
not there.
That's right.
Which is funny because I have a T, so I should be there, not here.
Just read the announcement.
Okay, here we go.
No, like we'll just.
I know.
They can read them. We'll
I'll
hold
just
it.
post it up.
Focus, Deborah, focus.
That's right.
Stay
Okay.
on target. Stay on target.
Okay. 5:05.
It's back in stock.
Yeah, and it's still on the same deal as it was on sale. The $21.95. That is a fabulous price. New basics.
Yes, we got
We've
some
got
new basics. Okay,
in.
so this line here is called something,
That studio?
maybe.
Huh?
It's from Maywood.
In that
And Carrie
studio?
told me. I
Yes,
think
you
so.
did.
We're all looking.
Colorfield.
Colorfield. Okay, so we've had these ones in, but in lighter tones. So now we've got them in darker tones, and we also have them that came in some of the extra ones. Aren't they beautiful? Like this color is great.
Lovely.
Then we have more. We're building up the
Shadow play.
shadow
play,
plate. So we've got more
yes.
coming in the shadow plate. But you got to see this
I
this
love
new
the
line.
shadow play.
So I seen this come in the other day. This is called stucco. Look at these colors. Aren't they gorgeous? I've seen them come in. They came in the Thursday after our last weekly dose. And just an FYI, like they're already down there.
They're
and I'm like,
already kind
but
of
they're
popular.
gorgeous colors. And so we got some new basics coming. So you got to come check them out before they're gone. And see, it hasn't even been the 2 weeks yet. So I
No,
don't
The nice
and
part
they're
about
already
basics
fit.
is those are reorderable. So
Yes, they
it's
are,
not-
but they're
it's not like once they're gone, they're no
gorgeous.
longer gonna
I
get a single
love
one.
these.
They will be
And I
Like the Kona Sheen. I'm heartbroken.
this one I think for the
I hate
color
when they
tones
basic.
that I am using for. So you gotta see this. Okay, so Mistletoe Mystery. This is the color tone background. Look how well that's gonna match. I know.
You
It's
must be
just-
so happy.
I am.
Is there any mistletoe in the mistletoe mystery?
Possibly.
We don't know because
We-
it's a mystery
Oh, it's a
tone.
mystery.
Yes, I will let you know at the end of the year if there's any mistletoe
So
in it.
when it's completed, we need to like unveil it
Yeah,
over top of Carrie and I, and then I can know whether I get a kiss for Christmas or not. See, so
next year.
next year. I
Now-
gotta wait till next year.
You
That's
got
right.
you've
That's
got to
right.
wait like
A
11
whole
months.
year, that's right. And
That's
which
a big
leads
drop.
us into
Carrie doesn't watch this.
She watches it. You know she does. The mistletoe
I love
mystery
you, dear.
embellishment kits are coming.
Yes, they will
next
be in
week.
on the 23rd.
And there's extras in case anybody's changed their mind and they want it.
Yes. And then also on the 23rd, there is the new fabric Kimberbell release that's to go with their,
Spring?
no,
pillow, or-
it's the Valentine's pillow.
Oh, okay.
And I knew the name of it, but I've been distracted and now all thought is gone. I think it's called Sweetheart something. Sweetheart Street or something along that line. It's really cute. This is the first block, but they've released fabric to go with it, and that's coming in on the 23rd. So everyone's got to come in on the 23rd, but only until 1 o'clock.
Not till noon.
Not just until 1 o'clock.
No, that's the
the
24th.
24th.
Okay, so you have all day on the 23rd to come. Well, no, it probably won't be in.
It'll probably show up at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll
fall.
fall.
So
Yeah.
don't- yeah.
So on the 24th, you have until 1 o'clock to come in and check it out.
Oh, Lord, love us.
Yeah. So
We have to take that down.
They're
Okay.
gonna be coming in to
This
check
is
stuff
all
out.
leading us up into Christmas week next week. So there are still several types of machines for sale. On sale. No, not on sale, but
Well, they are on sale.
machines
Some-
for
yeah,
yes,
yeah, some
that's
are
true.
on sale, yes.
Machines for gifts. If you're still thinking along that line, come in, have a look. Lots of machines here. So
Still have lots of stock, broad range from the
yeah.
entry levels to
To
the
the ludicrous.
ludicrously priced ones.
that's right. But
They're in English, I think, right now.
If anyone's wondering what to get me, I take a size M17.
I have to say, yeah, same ballpark. That's it. You know, although I do question why I would need an M17 when I've got the M8 and a machine that can do almost as big as what the M8 17 does.
No, it can't. It's not even close.
How big's the hoop on the?
Tom can
M17?
hula hoop it.
It's like almost 12 inches wide and like
Okay, all right. So yeah, it's not
16
even.
or 17 inches long.
No, I think it's bigger than that. It's close to 20.
Some of us have
Not
to
20,
be
I
happy
think
with it.
18
18,
is
yeah.
the maximum between the brands.
Yeah. So it's closer. Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's
well, there you go.
kind of
I
up there. I think it's the. I think it
I
is
still
18.
need it, apparently. So,
Yes, you do.
But holiday hours next week. So, as we've already kind of worked around, Christmas Eve, the 24th, we close at 4.
No.
What is wrong?
24th
What is
where the
wrong?
4 is.
That's right. We close at 1. Don't come at 4.
Yeah. So
1.
yeah, the 24th is 1 o'clock. They're done.
Yes.
They're gonna go home
Yes.
and try and relax.
Mhm.
Not really.
No, we're going to check out Christmas lights.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Oh, yeah, I miss doing that.
I can take you out if you want to go.
You'll do anything to drive your car, won't you?
I'll do anything to avoid my fat. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
That was recorded.
I know. No, it'll be fun. It's just I like driving. And then Christmas Day and
Yeah.
Boxing Day at all stores they're closed, and then they open back up on
On
Saturday.
Saturday. Yes. So,
New Year's
mhm.
Eve, we're also closing one.
Okay.
And
Yes.
we're closed New Year's Day.
Yes. So, and we'd be back open on the
Second regular business
yes,
hours.
regular. Everything's back to normal. And just to throw this in, there is Sit and Sew next Monday.
Okay.
You mean like 2 days from now?
3 days from
3 days from now?
Yeah.
I can't tell you what day Monday is, but I can tell you how many hours till Christmas.
See, now this is what we work with, okay?
Yeah, the other end of the weekend. So
That's right.
tomorrow is a weekend, and the next day's a weekend, and then it's a
But
Monday.
X number of days, minutes, and hours, he knows to Christmas. So, whatever. That's okay.
Priorities.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going to.
So we had 2 drawings. So Chilliwack was drawn for their the names that were entered for the Christmas stocking, and it is a Corinne Tannock from Chilliwack. So she won the gift certificate out there. So now we've got the Surrey one. It's in there. Yeah, I know I'm making a mess, but that's okay. I'm allowed to. And the winner is Lori Bandol. No. Kathy
Raphael.
Raphael. So we've got your name here. So
She didn't leave her phone number, so how do we get a hold of her?
Oh wow, I think we can find
I think
it.
we know where Kathy is.
She's been here once or twice.
Once or twice before. Congratulations, Kathy.
So come
Yay,
get
look
your-
at you.
thank you all who made
Yes.
stockings.
Yes.
I dropped off the last round last week. Actually, Addie and I dropped them off, and the first round had already been gone.
Wow.
And they were chomping at the bit, waiting for more to come in. We dropped off, what was the number this last time? The first one was just under 100, and then this one was 46
Wow.
There was over 200 stockings provided by everybody
between the two stores.
That's
for
amazing,
kids in the
guys.
lower mainland here.
Yeah,
That's
and
amazing.
so
That's amazing.
just they were waiting, and they've got, because they had such a higher demand for it this year, they figured that those socks would probably be gone within the next 2 or 3 days. So here's a thought. We have all year,
yeah.
and so throughout the year, just start working on, like maybe a sock a week or whatever, and then so when we start getting them in, because they're not going to have any to begin with
Yes, that's right.
in the beginning, so we're going to have to take
But that's a really good idea. Sock
Yeah.
a week.
sock a week, and then you can be like Kathy and
Get your name in that many
there,
times.
and you can win a gift certificate, but you can and then when we'll start taking them early, and then the first day we can be in there with some stockings, and we'll just keep right on going, because it really does. They do rely on them. It really does bring a smile, and it's really, and then it gets rid of your Christmas fabric,
Scraps. Yeah,
your
all those
scraps.
scraps that you kept.
and then in July when the new stuff comes in, you've got space.
That's right.
There you
That is right.
So
There
that
you go.
works.
You can go and buy more stuff.
Yeah, see? Win-win. All right. Okay, I think we got Tom now.
Yes, Tom's going to talk to us about tension.
Where's Tom?
Tom.
Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about tensions and stuff like that here for you on your sewing machines. Okay. So I've got just a basic one here as an example to show. I want to knock that guy off for you. When we're working with tension, okay, we have our upper tension, which has the dial that we can adjust. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's here. Okay, and then we have our bobbin case down below. In this case, it's a class 15 bobbin case like this style. Rotary machines, it's something similar to that style. Okay. For the vast majority of the time, if we adjust the tension, we're just going to use the top tension, up and down in number. Okay. Now, there's mechanical tension, and then there's automatic tension. Automatic tension is only in high-end machines. Then they have a stepper motor that runs it inside. But there are a lot of mechanical machines with a regular mechanical dial like this that say auto on it. And people think that means they have an auto tension dial. The word auto on a mechanical dial like this really just means that is your highlighted area. So if you look here, you can see there's number 2, it's got nothing on around it, but 3, 4, and 5 have a box, a highlighted around it, or grayed out area on some. Okay, the word auto just covers over where those 3 numbers would be, and that's telling you that's where it is. Or in some cases, you go all the way past 0 and the word auto shows up, and that is the equivalent of about 4.5. Okay, and then when you come off auto, you're on 0 and then 1. And that's what really messes people up. They're like, oh, I'm on auto, but I need to adjust a little bit tighter tension. So they turn it down a little bit. And now they've gone from the equivalent of 4, 4.5 to 1. And they've lost a whole bunch of tension. And then they get really frustrated and confused. So if you're on auto and it's at the end of the dial, then what you need to do is first turn to 4, 4.5, and then start making adjustments for it. If auto is in place of 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6, then you can just adjust straight from there. Okay, so how does tension work? Okay, most people should be familiar with the game of tug of war, right? So you got the flag in the middle, that's our tension knot right there, and you got a team on one side and a team on the other side. Okay, and that's all that's happening. That tension knot is what we're trying to keep, that's the flag. The game of tug of war, you're trying to get it out of the circle by winning. In the game of tension tug of war, we have an upper team and a lower team instead of a right team and a left team. And our goal is to keep the flag in the center of the fabric, that tension knot in the center of the fabric. We control the top team, okay? So if the flag or the tension knot is coming a little too high, then what we do is we go to our team and we say, we have too many people pulling on the top. So let's go down a number. Let's send some people off to a lunch break. So we would turn it down a number, letting the tension knot ease back down into the fabric. If the tension knot is way down below, okay, then we have too few people on the top and we need to call some of them back off their lunch break. So we go up in number to bring the tension knot back up into the center of the fabric. If you start sewing and you got all sorts of big loops of thread, it means nobody on the top team has showed up for the game. So it means you didn't thread it right, or there's something in your tension unit not letting it function at all. Okay, so you can turn and especially if you turn the tension dial and nothing changes, then the team is all gone. Okay, they've left scarecrows in their place and gone for a break. They've gone to the movies, they've done whatever, but they are not there working on the tension. Okay.
Is the Scarecrow Jonathan Bailey?
Who's Jonathan
No.
Bailey?
You're,
Sorry. Is that A Wonderful Life?
No! Wicked.
that's George Bailey.
Okay, at least I got
Lord,
Bailey, right?
love you.
Say, I'll be happy if the Scarecrow shows up.
I haven't seen Wicked, so I tend to stick with good shows, you know, like good Hallmark movies that you can cry to.
Me too.
Carrie looks at me. Why are you crying? It's sad.
They're
She's
sad.
happy. She's like,
Yes.
Sorry, I distracted you.
Okay. Yes.
that's easy to distract me with a Hallmark movie.
Yep.
Secret to my successful marriage: I watch Hallmark movies with my wife.
All men should listen to this.
Okay, so now sometimes you do have to make adjustments to your tension. Okay, we always recommend you use the same thread top and bottom because you have a tension on your bobbin tension and you have the tension on the top, and then you use the top tension to fine tune any pull differences for the different stitches that you're working with. However, sometimes it's not possible to use or not desirable to use the same thread top and bottom. Okay, or it's you have two different colors, and so believe it or not, even within the same threads, the threads are different thicknesses based on how dark they are. So a dark thread like a black, it has a lot more dye added to it, which eats away at the fibers. The more dye, the more it eats away at the fibers, makes it a little bit thinner. It also makes it more lumpier and more fuzzy. Okay, and so that makes it a little harder to balance your tension. So you may need to make a little adjustment for it. Small adjustments win the race. Okay, just like the turtle wins the race. Small and slow. Don't get frustrated and just big jumps all over the place. Okay. Now with that, okay, sometimes you want to have same color threads or similar color threads, but you want different threads. Like you're doing, I'm going to use quilting here example, but you're doing stippling in this area where you want it to be very subtle. Okay, so you have your standard bobbin thread for your quilting that you're using, but then you go to a finer thread on the top, so there's less showing. But then in certain areas, you want it to be more pronounced, so you go to a thicker, more top stitch type thread to make it bold or stand out, or variegated thread and stand out. So you would need to adjust your tensions a little bit each time when you're doing that. Okay. Couple of things when dealing with the tension. I know I've mentioned this a few times in the past, and I don't know if I mentioned it on here or not, but I'm going to mention it really quick. When you're changing your threads, cut your thread here and pull it out through the needle. Okay, and then thread through. You don't want to grab it here and pull it back. You pull it back, it goes up and down, and then get straight and clean when it comes through your tension unit. Having lint or thread stuck in your tension unit, screw it up so that you don't get good tension. Something else I want to show people is in the bobbin case. Okay, so I've been seeing this a lot lately with all the quick set bobbin cases down in the bottom in the drop it. So I've taken a bobbin case out so that I could show you because I find it's very hard to show people when they're seeing with all the other stuff around. Okay, but you put your bobbin in and you pull it around like this. Okay,
Oh.
sorry.
Let me-
So you put your bobbin in and you pull it around like that. Okay, but yeah, okay, I need to get this bit. There we go. But what I find with the quick set, it's not letting it get down into our tension unit very well. So I've been suggesting to people to just put your finger on the bobbin when you start, and it allows it to pull it down into the tension unit. So I'm seeing a lot of people, and you go through and it cuts off. But I'm seeing a lot of them where they come in with tension problems and the thread is just sitting and going straight up like this. So it's not going through the tension unit anymore. And it's because they pulled it through the quick set, but there was no pressure on the other end and it didn't get set into the actual tension all the way. The other thing is, keep my angle for me.
I am. I'm
Okay.
just going to turn
Oh,
it
you're
just
going to turn this way. Okay.
a little
then I'll
bit
hold
more
it.
so I'm
Okay.
not holding it.
So we pull it in. A lot of people, when they take their bobbin out, and I get a lot of stuff stuck in here, which messes your bobbin, they take their bobbin and then they just pull their thread out. You see what's happening is your thread is up under your needle plate and there's all sorts of lint there, and you're pulling it out, it's going to scrape it clean on your tension unit here. Okay, so what I recommend people to do when you're fully in your tension like that is you lift your bobbin up, but then you see how I'm rolling it back around and taking it out the same way that I put it in. Just to see that one more time. Okay, so I'm completely in my tension. I lift it up. Instead of pulling away, I roll it so my tail of thread is going back out the same way.
I'm very proud of myself.
rip it
I'm
out.
like 50%. Whenever I've always done, I put my bobbin in and I use my finger to hold it to get that thing. So I got that
You
right.
got 50%. This is the other 50.
We just will do
Yeah.
that.
Well, hey,
Looking at the styles of bobbin case like this, so class 15 oscillating bobbin, okay, so it goes in the same way. Okay, oops, sorry. Turn my bobbin over for this style, here we go. So we'll go in and back against it. Okay, and then we're up like this, and we're going through. But then people, they go to take their bobbin out, same thing, and they take and they scrape it clean on there. So once you take it out, you turn to pop it out, then just roll it back up through the same direction that you took it. So you're pulling the thread
Back
out
up.
of your tension unit rather than away from your tension unit. The other thing I see on these particular styles of bobbin cases is people don't want to use scissors to trim their thread. It's weak, right? So they just take and they grab it and they snap it off, okay? But they're pulling against their tension spring and they're bending it out. We get bent tension springs all the time. Sometimes we can straighten them, a lot of times we can't, and then we have to replace pieces or the whole
just
case.
the little things you never think of, but they have such a big impact.
Such a big impact. Okay, now here's the thing about your bobbin case. They have adjustment screws on them for adjusting your tension as well. Okay, a little screwdriver, generally a flat screwdriver, to adjust your bobbin case tension. Okay, but once you start adjusting it, you never get it back to where you wanted it to be. Okay, so here's what we recommend. If you're going to be doing something like bobbin work where you got thick decorative threads or whatever, and you're really you need to play with your bobbin case tension, and it's something that's near and dear to your heart you want to do, then buy yourself a second bobbin case, one that you play with. So you keep your real bobbin case for your machine for regular sewing. When you're going to bobbin work or stuff like that, you take that one out and put it to the side, and you take your bobbin case and then you just adjust it, and it doesn't matter where you leave it, because the next time you start another project it'll probably be a different size of bobbin work thread anyway, and you're going to be making adjustments to it yet again, and then you can go back to regular sewing, quilting, clothes making, draperies, whatever it is that you're doing, and you take your bobbin case, put it back in, your machine is back to working the way it's supposed to work.
Without all the decorative
Without-
bobbin work. Yeah.
Without all the decorative bobbin work set up for it, yeah.
Good idea. Not that I'm really leery of doing that bobbin. I mean, it looks fabulous. It's a thing I've
It's
never
fun
tried.
and it's neat, but and I've done a bit of it, but it's really just so much less stressful if you just have an extra bobbin case.
Another bobbin case. Well, it makes a lot of sense.
So,
like
yeah.
it's. Oh. hours of sorting it. You know, with old types of machines that I've had before, and the tension is just like.
Couching is the one that I have troubles with. Because, I mean, it's a pain moving the couch and the love seat around in the living room. I don't know why people want to do stuff with their sewing machine and their couch all the time. So.
Sometimes I think we should do these at the end of the day.
We were just doing some couching work out there on the Radiance, and some really neat stuff coming up with some of the yarn and
It
and
is
stuff like
gorgeous.
that.
Yeah, it's very
comes out,
unique, and
so,
I visualize like living room pillow covers.
Mhm.
You know, like because the work, it's just like, it's not something you want to sleep on or lay on or anything, but man, that would just add something to the room, right?
Yeah.
Actually, a neat place I've seen it too is like on the back of a sweater or a jacket,
Yes.
right? Because it's bulky. So, like you say, it's not something you want to lay on.
That's right. Yeah.
Or have, but like a jacket is an extra layer, right?
Yeah.
And it's out there, it's showcased, and
It would be
it's
really
not
cool.
encumbered for you.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
I think that's us for the day.
I
The
think
week.
so.
Two of us
Yes.
Have a
together.
Merry Christmas,
Yep.
everybody.
Well, we'll be back next Wednesday. Unless, of course, we get
We
power
get another
outages.
power outage. That was a very strange day. Yeah, I
It
was just
was.
putting my shoes on when I got the text. There's no power at the store.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I stayed till 4 o'clock. The power came on just as I was
Yep.
heading out, so I was able to make sure all the lights we had tried and that were turned off, and then I went home at that point. I was not setting anything up at 4 o'clock.
Very strange day. Yeah, no.
So,
But,
but
we're all back here now.
We joked in the shop that it was the day we needed lots of treadles and hand cranks in, because then we could call people and tell them we moved their machine to the front of the line because we had no power, so we could actually service the
Here you
machine.
go. Yeah, we can fix you. But we didn't have any, did we?
No, we didn't have
Yeah.
any treadles or hand cranks there at that point. We looked. None.
No.
We usually
no.
have one or two at any given point in time. So.
It was a very strange day. It was because it was off for like 12 hours because it went off
Oh,
here
yeah.
around 4 o'clock in the
4
morning.
o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
significant, so.
So that's us till next week. They can't see you, Lori.
that's okay.
She's here.
I'm
We
here.
haven't- She's here, which is there without a T, so she's still there. Here. There.
Couldn't do it again. Couldn't do it again.
All right. We will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
Yes.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.